space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Right down the boulevard. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be...
There he goes! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for...
There he goes! Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. On target to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Going to swing it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Peoples. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's Tate. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and they'll take over 1st and goal. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. You can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Around the corner, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he puts through the extra point. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dress.